What's up everybody? Hope you guys are having a good Monday. How you guys doing out there, Periscope world? Hope you guys are doing good. Make sure to heart out on the side. Make sure to swipe over and share. I always give golden nuggets, always do. Always want to give value. Today we're going to talk a little bit about distractions, but also if you're on the replay, thanks for joining. And by the way, if you're on the replay, you can still tap out hearts, man. Chris, close, Carl. So you can tap out those hearts, you can share, you can do all that same fun stuff that you can do when you're live. But we're live right here, and I want to welcome you guys on. Check out the view. Check out this view. This is the view that I get to enjoy every single day. This is actually from my room, so I get to wake up to this view every single day. Yeah, definitely, it's super nice view. So how is everybody doing? How's Monday treating everybody? You guys getting stuff done? You guys hustling it out? Using that hustle muscle? I'm actually just about getting ready for me and my wife's date night, which we haven't had one in a long time. It's not going to be a 24-hour date night, but it will be, I don't know, probably at least 18 hours. Grinding hard, awesome, perfect. That's what I want to hear. That's what I want to hear. So I don't know how long I'm going to go on this one. Usually my scopes are pretty short, anywhere from 15 minutes to 20 minutes, but typically that's about where they run. I mean, I'd say anywhere from 15 minutes to 20 minutes. So I appreciate you guys taking some time out of your day to listen to my message. As for those that don't know who I am, yeah, for those who don't know who I am, my name's KarlSchuckert. I'm an entrepreneur. I believe in multiple streams of income. I have multiple streams of income, and I love teaching other people how to make money online and offline. I've specialized in sales. I've had a background in sales most of my life, but for the past 15 years, a little over 15 years, I took it to a professional level, and then about 8 years ago, I started teaching people and coaching people, and I've been directly responsible for multiple seven-figure years in sales. How many streams do you have? Do you have them? Well, just for instance, we have a brick and mortar company that has, I don't know, 20 or 30 different items on a menu. So those would be each individual streams if you were to think about it. I also own a software development company where we make monthly residual income on. I also have an online sales company where we make residual income on whenever anybody signs up. And then most people that sign up, they stick for a lot longer than the average person does, because it's a very valuable tool. Also, I'm coming out with a new software called Tracker, and then also I do some coaching and stuff like that. So I mean, we have quite a few things, and then on top of that, I do a lot of affiliate stuff. So on the affiliate end, we have some of our affiliates that we affiliate with have what you call residual income as well, or continuity, I think is a better choice of words. It's a monthly continuity plan. Most of them are software based. I like finding tools that actually help people increase their business and give them leverage in their business. So that's just a little bit about me and about what I do. What I do though on Periscope is very special, because the people that do get to join me on Periscope, I actually give you guys all of my secrets. I'm very, very transparent here, and I want to just help people, because I eventually want someone to come in and meet me down the road and say, hey man, that one key or that one thing did something for me, and it changed my life. So that's what I'm all about. I'm about giving like tools and ideas and mind tricks and mindset ideas and things like that to help people out there make more money, or have a life change, or transition into something positive from a negative to a positive. So for those that don't know me, that's what I'm all about. That's what I'm all about, and that's what I'm using Periscope as. This is like my medium for that. Yeah, awesome. I appreciate you guys listening too. And the biggest thing you could do for me to give back to me is to actually apply some of these things. So the best thing you could do to complement anything that I'm teaching you guys is to actually put them into action. So find one thing and just put it into action. So as you know, today's topic is about distractions, okay? The problem with distractions is that there's so many distractions. Even Periscope is a big distraction, is that it keeps us from getting our work done. Unfortunately, it keeps us from getting our work done. And like distractions, it seems like today in the the information age we live in. We live in this information age now. There's tons and tons of information and tons of access of things all around us. So like Facebook, Twitter, all the social medias, YouTube, all the video media, our TV, our family, our employees, our whatever. And so there's something that I teach called RGA, Revenue Generating Activities. Okay, what I'd like for you to do is I'd like for you to take a piece of paper and make a T on it. Okay, like a big T on it. Okay, on the left side, I want you to write down all the things that are revenue generating activities. Okay, I want you to write down all the things that are revenue generating activities. Anything that you could possibly do, even if you're not quite making money at it, that maybe it's a plan towards making money. I want you to write out all those things that you need to do. Okay, on the left hand side. Then on the right hand side, I want you to write down all of the distractions. Okay, all of the distractions that you have in your life. Okay, because the thing is that you can actually turn these distractions off, but you need to be aware of when it's happening. So like when a distraction like stuff happens like at a left and right field, right? Create, capture, convert. Are you going to go to that? You probably should. It's definitely a lot of fun, and there's a lot of stuff you can learn there, and there's a lot of great speakers that are a part of the 3C conference. But definitely the 3 C's is just another great example of things that are revenue generating, right? Create traffic, capture leads, and convert sales. Those are very good good measurements to use for, especially for online, but really for anything, any business, online or offline. You're in sales. The number one most important thing that any business is in sales, because without sales, there's no customer support job, there's no CEO, there's no CMO, there's no COO, there's no executive team, there's no anybody below that. People that does servicing and stuff like that, there's none of those positions if it wasn't for sales. So if you work in a company that has a lot of salespeople, you should appreciate those people, because those people give you job security in your business. And if you don't have any salesperson in your business, then guess who the salesperson is? It's you. But I also believe that every single business has everybody's in sales, no matter what your position is, no matter where you're at in your business, that every single thing that you do, every position has sales. Anybody that's interacting with the customer, there's a possibility for a sale to be taken. And even if it's not money, okay, even if it's not monetary, it could be happiness, okay? If you can make that customer happy and show them that they're special to your company at that moment, don't you think that person's going to refer other people to your business? And don't you think that the next time they're thinking about buying something that's in reference to that, they're going to contact that business? Because there's that thing called service after the sale. So like my friend KarlSchuckert always talks about serve first, sell second, serve first, sell second. You got to serve, sell, serve, sell, serve, sell, serve, sell. It's like just a rinse and repeat, a rinse and repeat. But here's the thing, guys. This topic really is about getting rid of distractions. There's so many distractions out there. Email is like the biggest distraction. You know, one thing I heard, I was on a Tim Ferriss podcast not too long ago, and he was talking about how email is actually one of the biggest distractions, because what it is it's a to-do list for other people giving you. It's like a to-do list, because what are you getting in email? You're getting things that people need, or you're getting a bunch of spam, but usually you get rid of that. But you're getting things that people offers and stuff like that. So it's like their to-do list for you to do, right? Biggest distraction is people around me. Yeah, you have to tell them, okay, for people around you, you need to get them to buy into your vision. Okay, what I mean by that is when you make your list of things that are revenue generating, you need to show them and get them involved if you can. Now, I understand that not everybody will get involved, but at least they'll know what you want to do, and they can hold you accountable to what you want to do. Okay, 3 questions to ask yourself: who am I around? What am I doing to me, and is that okay? Yeah, those are good questions. You know, and if you've been following me for a while, I'm all about asking yourself tough questions, because you'll come up with the right answer eventually. But the biggest thing is that the people that are around you, let them know what you're doing, because what will happen is if you give people permission to hold you accountable, they will. Okay, if you tell them, hey, look, I give you permission to hold me accountable to my dreams. I give you permission to hold you accountable to my vision. Okay, I give you permission to hold me accountable to what my to-do list is, because these are the things that are going to feed my family, these are the things that are going to feed my lifestyle, and these are the things that are going to make you and me happier. okay? Because these are the things that will contribute to making you happy and having a better life, right? So these are the things that will give you wealth and freedom in your life, because everything's about wealth and freedom. Everything is about wealth and freedom, and obviously health is on there too. There's an old saying that comes to mind. It is, man will spend all of his time building wealth and then spend all of his wealth to get his health back. Have you ever heard that before? So health is very important. It's like that's the three pillars that you need to be focused on, is health, wealth, and spirituality. That's been like some of the biggest things that I've always wanted to apply to everything. So whenever you're thinking of these things, try to think about how you can balance all three. It's very hard to balance all three, but if there's a way. There's definitely a way. There's things you can do. You got to think about, what can I sacrifice to do it? Because the more you sacrifice, the more you're going to get. Think about that. The more you sacrifice, the more you're going to get. The more you sacrifice for your company that you work for, the more you're going to get back in return. The more you sacrifice for your family, the more you're going to get back in return. The more you sacrifice for yourself, the more you're going to get back in return out of life. That's what's the three things I'm doing at the moment, but I'm struggling with on wealth. Well, you know, one thing I can tell you, that wealth is one of those things that it takes a while. But that's why I said you need to find out what revenue generating activities you can be doing. What are the revenue generating activities you could be doing instead of paying attention to other distractions? Okay, so that's why I said to write down all the things that are revenue generating for you, that are possible, or that you're working towards, or right now are making you money. Because I know that pretty much everybody out there has a skill set of some sort. Maybe it might not be something you're passionate about, but it's definitely something that you know, that you're good at. Okay, so that would be a revenue generating activity, regardless if it's what you're passionate about. Okay, then you can still find out what are the things you are passionate about, and then allocate time towards it. Allocate time towards it. The biggest thing is that if you make a schedule, okay, if you start scheduling these things out for yourself and putting deadlines on them, you'll always have in the back, you'll feel guilty in the back of your mind if you're not doing it. You will. You ultimately will feel like you'll just feel guilty. I know I do. I feel guilty if I put something on a schedule. I'll feel guilty if I have deadlines on stuff. I'll feel guilty if I'm not doing them during the times that I've allocated for them. Okay, so and during those times you turn off all of the distractions, because that is your time to focus and get those little things done. And what you want to do is you want to take something that's large and hard to do and break it down to little small segments. Break it down to little things that you can do. Say like, well, you could do measurements of time for each thing and then take out chunks and do it. It eats at you until you get it done. Yeah, it totally does. If what doesn't get scheduled doesn't get done. One of my millionaire mentors used to say that all the time. What doesn't get scheduled doesn't get done. So you have to use a schedule. You have to, and today we have iCal and Google Google Calendar, and both of those are great, and they're not hard to use. Just do some training. Go and do some YouTube training on how to use those calendars, because they'll sync with your phone and they'll send you reminders, and you'll be able to use. I mean, you can share it with other people. You can make work ones, family ones, personal ones. You can really utilize that service, and it's free. Those are free services that are very underused, but when you do use them, they're great. And you can use them with teams of people. I mean, I use them for my business, and I definitely find that it's huge. Yeah, I love Google too. I actually like them both, because they sync together too, by the way. They totally sync together. So I really like them both. Do you guys have any other questions or anything for me while I'm here? I'm kind of talking a little bit low. I don't know if you can hear, but we got a construction crew on the side over here. Yeah, thanks for the hearts. Thanks for the love. Thanks for whoever shared and being a part of this scope. And I definitely think that this could hit home for some people that have distractions around them. You just got to learn how to turn those distractions off and allocate time towards those revenue generating activities that could bring in, that could literally change things out. Are you using your phone or tablet? I'm using my phone. You keep freezing, mate. Sorry. I don't mean to keep freezing on you, but seems like my phone seems to be working fine, but it could be an issue on my end. So that's really all I've got for you guys. I'm gonna be going into our date night. We're actually going to Reno for a wine tasting, and there's gonna be like 50 different vineyards. I'm located in South Lake Tahoe. Yeah, but me and my wife are going down, and we're gonna hopefully have a date night kind of thing. We're gonna go do some shopping, I think, and then we got a hotel room and stuff like that. So it should be a lot of fun. Yeah. Yeah, I'm very lucky today that we finally get to do this, because we never get to do this. So, other than that, guys, you take care, and thanks for joining. Watch the replay if you missed it.